Hello everyone, my name is Vincent. While I'm uploading my solving mathematics with typo and mistake, I will solve the connect problem, and I will not stop the video if I find a mistake and I couldn't figure it in 1 minute. So previously in my previous videos, I would just stop the video if I couldn't figure out what the mistake if if I couldn't if I couldn't figure out what the mistake is in 5 seconds or in 10 seconds, for example, I would just stop the video. But this time or in late and any future videos, I will not stop it anymore. Instead, I would try to figure out what the mistake is under pressure, because I would know that I have been recorded and people will watch it. So maybe I will get nervous, maybe I will not. So today I'm going to solve this connect problem. So in this problem, we will need to use an algorithm called depth first search, which is to find the path from the start point to the end point. So for example, for player O need to pass through the board from the top to the bottom. So we will use the depth first search algorithm to find the path. So the path would be like this, from here, from the top to the bottom. And for player X, it will be from the left to the right. So the path would be like this. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, here. So it will be here, from the left to the right. So my goal is to solve this problem using the first search. So first we have a class, and also I would find it more difficult if I do a commentary while coding. So need to, because we have an instant, we will need to have initialize. And now let's see if we can get the board. So I would, which example? Okay, this example. Oh. And now we got the board. And the next step is we need to make this string into a array. And now we have a way of ways. Next step, we need to have a record for where the moves of X and O are. So we can have private method. So we will use a hash to store the move. Next, so for each row, we need to record where X and O are. Therefore, we need to have a way for each player. So it should be like this. And so it will be an empty array, so we will push it. X 30303. Yeah, so we have the wet code. Actually, I'm doing it alone, and no people is watching me, and I find it much easier. And also, I'm sitting on my nice chair, but this time I'm using my MacBook instead of doing it on my big screen. So what's the next step? The next step is we need to find out whether, let me choose another test. So we will use this. So because for this test, X can pass through the board. So in the solution, we will need to have a method to find out whether X can win. So we will need to have the backward code for player X. So we have the backward code, and to find out whether he will win, we will need to use depth first search. So for depth first search to work, we need to store the start point as the current point, and also we need to have to visit a way to store any possible current point. For example, now we have only one start point, but if you have more than one start point, for example, now we have two start point, then the first one will be the current start point, and this one will be stored in the to visit array, and it will be used when necessary. So when we explore the board, we will also need a visited array. So when we visit the board, for example, we are at the start point here, we will need to find out is there any possible move, possible labeling move, and you have these two possible labeling move. So it is a fork in a row. So after this current point, for example, it goes to here, then this one will become a visited point, which will be stored in the visited array. And for this point, it will be stored in the to visit array, and in future we may use it. So now we have these three arguments. So we can set the depth first search recursive method. Not 3 arguments, 4 arguments. So the current point for x, it will always be index 0 of each row. It means so we need to have an index for each row. If row so how can we get it? So we have this record, and is this one? This one. So we need to get this one as the current point. How to do that? So if the row is 0, if there are no current point assigned yet, then it will be the current point. So current point will be an array. Actually, I don't. So the first value will be the row index, and the second value will be the column index. And if we have already had a current point, we will store it to the to reset array. Oh, okay. Because we have empty array, and now we have the 3 0, so it means row 3 column 0. Next, we are doing a recursive method. So we will return true if player X can reach the endpoint. So the endpoint is here. So it means column 3. Let's see. So we can just take one of the row and then length -1 should be 3. So return true. So return true means X will win. Return true if current point, the second value of the current array equal, so it will return true. Then now we have the current point. We can now have, you can now set the variables for the labeling available moves. So from here, because I'm calling it depth first search, so the deeper one should be the first one to set variables. Then right. So we can only have done right if we are not exceeding the number of rows. So the first value of the current value can only be less than 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 5. So I will say as new first. Value, so +1 less than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Length. I'm so afraid of making mistakes, therefore I should double check. Although I know it should return 5. I'm just so scared of making mistakes. So I double check. So the first value is this. The second value will be equal to the same. and we only have it if it is not in the if it is in the record, and this is in this row and it is never been visited. It's not in the visited. I mean, if it had already been visited, then we should not have it. And then down left, it will be -1 here. Next will be for the right and left. And this one would be easy for left. I just need to -1 for the second value. And then next would be up, right, up, new. And it must be greater than 0. Greater or equal to 0. So upright it would be +1. I know this is not the same as doing it in front of 30 people because now I'm still sitting on my chair. And now time to check. what we can check? We can check right. Oh. So V1 correct, and then two one. Hey, up left. I have something wrong with this. Up left. Oh, I see why, because we will pick this as a current point. Never mind. So next step, we'll put the current point to the visited array and then set the current point as new. Oh no, we don't need to. We can just simply set it as done right. So do we have done right? No, we don't have, so that's why it will be new. If current new, else it will be stored in the to visit array. Next. And then also right and left. And probably we will have the current now. And now we move to V1 and visited this one. And if it is still new, then we will take a point from the to visit array. Okay. To visit array is not empty. So if there is really no more move, then we should return false. The player X will not win. Otherwise, we will run this recursive again. And we should return true. Oh yeah. Oh. What happened? Oh. What is this? So it means string into integer. Oh, I see. I make some mistake in the board record because when I copy and paste, I put something wrong. Oh, Done. It's so easy to make mistake because when I try to copy the recursive method to the recursive method, I mistakenly paste it to the board history method, and now it returns true. Therefore, we can solve this problem. And now we have I will find another test. So this time we will find player O who would be the winner. And we will add one more argument to those methods. And the current point will be not the same. The current point for player O will be from the top. So we only need to look at the first row. So if move equal to O, oh no. It is already index itself. correct, we can have the current pawn. So we have one more argument. The end pawn would not be the same as well. So I need to double check. So from top to bottom, it means the length of the board. This one. Current. So return true. Done. And if there is no winner, then it will be empty as shown here. Let's see. Okay, this is because so we can have, actually I know the reason already, but we should have a look at the test. So for here, I know the reason, but can we figure out what's the reason? So we look at the current pawn. Because for x there would be no current pawn. That's why there's a problem. Because we start this line first. Then there should be no problem. Done. So this is how I solve this problem. And actually it's not difficult. I think the most difficult part is to do it in front of people. And also to do it with a small screen. Thank you for watching this video. I will have the solution in my description below. See you next time. Bye bye.